What's going on, everybody? Harry here, and yes, here we are once again talking about boxing. It's been a new passion of this show for a little bit, and yes, here we are talking about Canelo versus Munguia, a giant fight for the Hispanic fan base and basically the boxing fan base, since Canelo is pretty much their biggest cash prize, their biggest cash cow, their biggest superstar, most popular, I'd say. And so yeah, so it's a good matchup. It's a popular matchup. It's not a Benavidez that we'll be, hopefully discussing later in the year. But you have Munguia, who's undefeated against a very game fighter against Canelo, who, just my outright opinion, I think Munguia is going to be a little bit overmatched. So he looked great against John Ryder. He stopped him, something Canelo couldn't do. But that's been Munguia's highest level of competition to date. Whereas Canelo's fought the who's who of boxing. You're talking about Floyd Mayweather, Triple G 3 times, and the list goes on. He's fought really big names in boxing. Where Munguia, like I said, his biggest fight today is John Ryder, who Canelo's also fought. And like I said, he stopped him, so give him credit for that. But I feel like I don't even want to say the light might be too bright for Munguia, but he just hasn't faced that level of competition, and of course hasn't been in those super bright lights like Canelo has. And even Canelo himself going in is going to be a way bigger fight feel and atmosphere than his last fight against John Ryder. So I said that moment might get too big for him. I personally think he's going to be a little bit overmatched. Canelo, he can say, or Munguia can say all he wants. He hits harder and all that, but Canelo obviously is the harder puncher. He's more elusive, quicker, all that. So I think you're gonna get Canelo probably get a 12-round decision, maybe 8-4 or 9-3, or maybe I guess 7-5. But I think you're gonna get a pretty good performance from Canelo, and you're gonna see Munguia get some good shots in the first 3 to 4 rounds, I'd say. But I just think Munguia's going to be overmatched. Canelo gets another victory. And then finally, we get the match of Canelo against Benavidez, which is what everybody's been waiting to see. But it should be a fun fight. It's on, a day before Mexican Independence Day, and you're going to get two Mexican fighters going at it. So it should be a really big, fun event. It should be, sell a lot of pay-per-views. So it's a good move for boxing. But I do think you get Canelo on top, and then you'll see, like I said, hopefully he'll fight Benavidez next. We shall see. This is there.